Yo, what's good, guys? We just got done at the Dallas Card Show. Spent about around like $1,000 on some cards. List them on Facebook and eBay, and as we go through them, I'll show you all the cards closer up, better shots of the cards. But as we go, I'm gonna go and show y'all the profits we make out of this, just because show y'all that there's money to be made out there. As long as you're looking and get the right deals as you look, you just go and get. This one's really nice, Nick Kurtz image variation. But yeah, got some pretty nice stuff to show Ohtani. Like this one hasn't sold, it's only sold once in February. Besides that, it hasn't sold in a year. But Ohtani's going crazy right now. Might have overpaid for this one. Low-key thought it was a rookie, but it wasn't. And then this one I'm really hoping on. It's out of 25, a Chase Dollander PSA 10. He had it stickered at 130, but I offered 115 on it. So yeah, but we're gonna get after we get home and everything, we're gonna get all these cards sold, and I will show y'all as we go our profit tracker of the cards and see how much profit we made out this trip today here at the Dallas Card Show. As you see from the intro, we picked up some cards. We got all those cards. The total was $940, so a little bit under 1,000, like I said. But we picked up those cards. It took about 2 to 3 weeks to sell, with the Camp Slitler being the last one to sell. It's been like a month now. Just been putting this off. Been waiting to make this video. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go through how much everything sold. It didn't go as good as I wanted to, as much as I anticipated it to. But after we go through everything, after we see like what I gained, the losses and stuff, after that, I'll go into more deeper notes and everything. Just stuff I can work on, and some tips that I have, and stuff that I learned from this, and stuff that I could share with y'all that I want to work on and need to work on in terms of flipping cards and everything. But yeah, let's get into the cards. All right, so first off, we got this Cade Anderson auto we got for 110. Then we got Eli Willits auto we got for 120. Ha-Seong Kim numbered out of 150, bought that for 20. And then we got this Bobby Witt, bought it for 125. It's a refractor out of 499. And looking at comps, I thought it was a 2022 because I didn't pay attention enough. I just looked at comps, and this last one sold for 150. So at the time, I thought this was a good buy at 125, but you'll see that it was not a good buy. But total for all these was $375. I sold all 4 of these in a lot on Facebook. So the only fees we had was shipping. So yeah, for total all these was $375. Sold them off for $330, and the shipping cost us $5.52. So that took us for a net loss of $50.52. Like I said, the Bobby Witt is one of the major losses on this, because the Sapphires, looking at recent comps for this 2023 copy, the Sapphires were not even reaching the hundreds or any, because there hasn't been any refractory sales of this card. There has been Sapphire and other parallels of the cards that's never been cracking 100. So we took out a big loss on that. All right, moving on to the Shohei card. 2022 Chronicles Shohei Ohtani Obsidian PSA 10. We bought it for 130, which was recent comp, but as y'all know, Shohei's market's crazy. So I sold this for 170 on eBay, and the fees took out $26, so we netted out $13 there, which it was a good buy, but the fees really killed us on that one. Preferred to sell this on Facebook or anything, but eBay is always king, and everybody wants Ohtani right now. Next, we got this Junior Caminero. Sold it for 120, or bought it for 120, and I sold it for 150. This was at the time I sold this. It was when he hit the home run against the USA for Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic, and I sold this on Facebook for 150. Since I sold on Facebook, the only thing I had to worry about was shipping, which cost me $5.20. So I netted out $24.80 from that card. Next one, we have a Chase Dollander PSA 10 image variation numbered out of 25 autograph, and I bought this for 115. I was really hoping this card would do well. I sent it off to DC Sports to get co-signed out there, go on auction, and I thought this one was going to go well, because I think a PSA 10, it's either this same variation or another variation out of 25 out of Bowman, went for like close to $200. So I thought it would do well. Unfortunately, only sold for 115 or 111.50 cents, and the fees from DC only took out $15.48. So we had a net total of negative $18.98. Lost out on the card. Thought that was going to be our main may not want to make a lot of money on, but definitely if I would have hold on to that and then found the right buyer for that, I would have made that profit I was looking for. But it's a Rockies pitcher. It's a not a very good rookie name, and not a very desirable card. So definitely lost out on that one. You never know with those auctions at DC Sports or auctions in total. All right, next we bought this Cam Sliller. Got this one for 90 bucks, sold it for 100. But we sold it on eBay, so there was a fee of $15.99. So we netted out a negative total of $5.99. Next we got this Elly De La Cruz. I bought it for 20, sold it for 15, sold it on eBay. So the fees were $2.81. So we're coming out with a net total of negative $7.81. This one was more of a emotional buy, as I was talking to the vendor who had this card. And also, if I know in Dallas, the service there sucks, so it's hard to look up comps. So it was taking a while to load. We're just talking, have a good time, but I'll get into that later on. But lost out on that one too. It wasn't a smart buy by me. All right, next we got this Nick Kurtz image variation. Bought this one for $80, sold it for 90 bucks, but we sold it on eBay, so there was a fees came out to $14.17. So we came out with a net total of negative $4.17. So in total we spent a little under 1K, was $940, and a total amount we got from selling all the cards was $881.23. As you can already tell, we took a loss on that one, and the net total was negative $58.77. Not the best, but there's definitely some wins in there. But definitely we'll get into these things I could have done better and things I need to work on. Next, we're coming back looking at all the cards and how much we gained, how much we lost out on all these cards. I definitely need to, one of the main things I need to worry about is don't be afraid to ask for less, like 80% or something, because a lot of these cards I got like in groups, but I didn't ask like low enough, because let's say the Cam Sliller and Nick Kurtz I got for 170. He wanted 190 for both. They were stickered. Total came out to 190, but as for 170, but I definitely think I could ask for them for 150. He would have said yes either way, because I'm saying 170, and he said he agreed to that right away, like he was ready to move them. And a lot of those lower end, not lower end, but like those cards that are basically like throw-ins for the lots for these people that are dealing with these 4 to 5 figure cards at Dallas, especially Dallas. There's a lot of people there that are dealing with these higher end cards. They have these other cards, these lower to mid end cards that they get in these bulk lots, and they're just ready to move, so they can get those out their case and or even their bins. A lot of these I found their bins. A lot of these areas want to move quickly and don't really care to check comps or anything. So definitely definitely need to work on asking for less, knowing that most of these vendors are looking just to move these cards, and just don't be afraid to, the worst they can say is no. So, and if they do come back, they'll come back with the counter offer and work from there. And if the deal's not right, the deal's not right. So definitely one of the things I need to work on going forward. And basically, don't be afraid of the no. It's a business. Everyone's trying to move their cards. So definitely something I need to work on. Definitely one of the tips I would like to give out. Another thing is, as I mentioned on the Elly De La Cruz, and I could say this for the Mojo of Ha-Seong Kim, is like the emotional buys is just, I was talking to these vendors, having good quality conversations, and like I said, Dallas usually has bad service, and I thought I was having good buys, but they would either comp out to the amount I bought them to, or less than I wanted to spend for them. So definitely, whenever you're trying to flip cards, which I'm trying to do here, is don't be like emotional towards like the vendors in a way where you're having a good time with them. Of course, like, I mean, at the same time, have a good time. It's not all business in this industry or in this hobby. I like to have a good time too, talk about cards and everything. But in terms of flipping and stuff, you have to be accurate what you're buying, know what you're buying, and know what you can be able to get for these cards. And at the time, I was just having a good time with these vendors, getting to know them, getting to know what, like, their cards and stuff. So it's definitely one of those, or both of those cards were definitely emotional buys, and I lost out on them. So definitely need to go into it just with the business mindset that I'm there to make money at the end of the day. If I want to make this into a grow this as a business, so definitely want to work on that, work on those two main things. But so far we lost, but there has been card shows that I won. I came out on top, but of course the first one I record, the first one I do, I lose a lot. But it just going into the next show, it just helps me improve, helps me know what I need to work on going forward, and hopefully this helps y'all out. Let me know if y'all like these types of videos, and if I should continue to do these. I enjoy filming these and like keeping track of my story and how everything's going for me, and to help other people out, because I know I watch a lot of YouTubers that do this also. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all if y'all made it to the end. And let me know down in the comments below if y'all enjoy stuff like this, and I'll continue to make more. See y'all next time.